All right, let's talk some Michigan recruiting as the Wolverines currently have a top 10 class in there, tucked in there right at number 9, but they're looking for more in the top player on the board. Let's talk some Savion Hyder, number 1 running back in America. We got Derek Cooper coming off the board next week, this coming weekend. What about the number 1 running back?
Well, I think Sabian Hyder's working towards making his college decision as well. He's visited all his finalists several times, having regular dialogue with them about what it continues to look like on the field and off the field. And Michigan is the program that's always been one of his favorites. And they're the one, until I hear differently, it's hard to pick against them in this recruitment. But Tennessee has absolutely surged this calendar year, including a visit to Knoxville for 865 Live to kick off summer. And they got his last official visit the weekend of June 20th. I think there are folks around Knoxville that feel good about their chances for Sabian Hyder, but Michigan is a program that's been a mainstay for him at the top. Players in the locker room that are like-minded, that he certainly fits in from a cultural and environment standpoint, the relationship with Tony Alford, the style of offense. Then you talk about Michigan's top targets in this class, guys that they've absolutely coveted. Sabian Hyder, they like him as much as the guy that they got on this magazine right here last cycle, Bryce Underwood, 5-star. Get your Wolverine Michigan preview on the newsstands now all over Ann Arbor. But Sabian Hyder, I think if Michigan was drafting players, they would pick him number 1 in this class. And I think what that means from an off-field perspective, I think Michigan's on the gas there. And then from a relationship standpoint and showing him how much he means to the program and his potential, they've certainly done everything they can there. No final decision made. Could be Michigan, could be Tennessee, but Michigan's always been in it for Sabian Hyder.
Yeah, a couple big decisions on the horizon for Michigan. Who else, Steve, are the Wolverines making a priority on the recruiting trail?
Well, Davon Benjamin, the number 1 ranked corner in the updated Rivals 300, is a guy that they covet, and I think that they've made up ground in this recruitment, getting him to campus a couple times this calendar year. I'd still ride with Oregon for Davon Benjamin right now. But yeah, Michigan, and you have Texas in play down the stretch for him as well. Jordan Deck's a 4-star defensive back currently committed to Baylor. But Michigan, I think he's someone that they have on the line. He's always loved the Wolverines. And if Michigan's pushing for him, I think Baylor may have a hard time holding on to him. And then Nick Abrams committing on the Rivals YouTube channel on Wednesday. Michigan's in the final 3 with Georgia and Oregon. Now, when we spent time with Nick Abrams at the Rivals 5-Star Challenge in June, Michigan was not in the lead group. It was actually Alabama. Michigan has replaced Alabama in that lead group, so they're obviously moving up. Will it be enough on Wednesday? We'll see. But Michigan's got a top 10 class for a second year in a row, finished number 6 last year, headlined by Bryce Underwood. At number 9 right now, they would love to see this class headlined by 5-star Carter Meadows, who's already in the fold, and 5-star running back Sabian Hyder. That recruitment's wrapping up. Michigan's right there. We'll see if Coach Sharon Moore and company can get that one across the finish line.
We got to get you more props. You tell a great story with all these props. I love it.